The first snow of November fell softly over the quiet streets of Boston. In the park by the river, an old man named George Miller sat on his favorite bench, wrapped in a thick coat and a faded red scarf. Steam rose from his paper cup of coffee as he watched the snowflakes settle gently on the trees. That scarf wasn't just any scarf, it had belonged to his late wife, Helen. She had knitted it herself decades ago, bright red because, she said, "It makes the world look a little warmer." George wore it every winter since she passed. It carried her scent, her warmth, her memory. And every year on the first snow, he came to this very spot to talk to her. About his day, his aches, the quiet house that still missed her laughter. But that day, the wind was stronger than usual. A sudden gust blew through the park, lifting the scarf from his shoulders and sending it swirling into the air. George stood quickly, reaching for it, but his old legs couldn't keep up. The scarf danced across the street and disappeared under the tires of a passing car. When he reached the curb, it was gone. He stood there, heartbroken as snow gathered on his hat. It felt like losing her all over again. Slowly, he turned back toward the bench and whispered, "Guess that was your way of saying goodbye again, huh, Helen?" Across town, later that evening, a young mechanic named Ethan was closing his garage when he noticed something red caught in a drain by the sidewalk. He bent down and pulled out the scarf, damp, frayed, but still bright. As he shook it off, he saw the small stitched tag inside. To George. With love, Helen. Something about those words stopped him cold. It didn't feel right to throw it away. So he took a photo and posted it online. Found this scarf today near Riverside Park. Looks like it belongs to someone special. Let's find George. The post spread like wildfire. Within hours, hundreds of people shared it, and soon someone recognized the name. George Miller, the old man who always sat by the river. The next morning, Ethan met George at the park. When he handed him the scarf, George held it like it was made of gold. His eyes glistened. "You didn't just return a scarf," he said softly. "You brought back a piece of my heart." Ethan smiled. "Maybe she just wanted to make sure you weren't sitting here alone anymore." George chuckled through his tears, and for the first time in years, he invited someone new to sit beside him. A week later, they met again. 2 steaming coffees, 1 red scarf fluttering between them, and laughter echoing through the cold November air. Sometimes, the things we lose don't really leave us. They just find new ways to bring love back into our lives.